Hello, hello, hello. This is Fro, and welcome back to Stoneblock 4. And today it's Ars Nouveau Day. We're gonna stop doing quests for just a tiny bit and focus on a bit of Ars Nouveau and maybe going and then upgrading our gear or lack of gear because I hardly am wearing any armor and we need some armor to go into the vault. So, what I have been doing, I've made this little area. This is going to be our Ars Nouveau area. And I also want to add that I made everything with this unwaxed copper. So there's no wax on it. So it turns green. So or teal, I should say. When everything is turned teal, by the time we are further in the pack, this is going to look very nice. The teal with the red is going to, yeah, it's gonna stand out. It's a nice complementary color, so that's gonna look great. And there's gonna be more rooms here. Don't worry. But for now, I started on an Ars room. That's a volcanic source link that we already made in the last episode, and also the source gems we made. I now put them in here. And something I haven't used before, but I'm using now inside as these pusher and puller upgrades for the drawers, which means you don't need hoppers or cables or anything. They will automatically push something in a inventory you have set, and if you right click on them, they go to the top, the back, left, right, and in this case the bottom. So it pushes the lapis lazuli into the enchanting apparatus and then into the drawer below, because that one has a puller upgrade which pulls from the top and just pulls it in. So that's what I did with all of these. So it saves a lot on cabling, and I think I'm going to be using that a lot as well as the series goes on. It also saves a lot of space in AE systems if we use more drawers. So as you can see, I'm also putting down bonsai pots, and they are slowly getting me all the wood I need to to do whatever I need to do in Ars Nouveau. I've got one of each, so that is just passively getting stuff for me. We have another wandering trader trading it. There's a lot of wandering traders now suddenly popping up everywhere. No idea where this one went. Okay. And all the wandering traders look like the same. They all sell the same silk touch book for Ursat's leather, which I don't have and I'm not at the moment making. I kind of do want silk touch, but that's something for later, maybe even later in this episode. Oh, hello. Let me guess. Silk touch for Ursat's leather, pitcher plants, glowing mushroom. Nothing too interesting here. Mage bloom seeds, though. With the other flower. That actually might not be a bad one for ours. Do I have other flowers? I have two. Okay, let's buy the other flowers and then get rid of this guy, because they are annoying. Thank you. Oh, it's a quest. Or an achievement, at least. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna get rid of you. Bye. So, my goal for today to start with is getting these barrels. I know they don't look the same as these, but the chipped barrels that I changed the appearance of, you can't upgrade them. You can upgrade these. However, and that's not something I realized when I went in for the barrels. You can't get those. You can't get the You can't make these. You can't make these upgrades. Ooh, could I've made a barrel? No, I can't also make the barrel. So you have to buy them at the shop. But they're randomized. So you don't know what you're gonna get. So I ended up with this. And then I got an extra gold, which I forgot and should have put in. Because as you can see, this is starting to become a mess. So what I want to do is I want to get everything in here. And I want to get a bookworm. The bookworm, you can put it nicely in the corner here. The bookworm is a storage sorting system from Ars Nouveau. And that's the one I'm working to. That's what we're going to do now. So what I am going to do is start on these things. Now, the first one we want... Oh, I didn't think that one. Haha. Is the enchanting apparatus. Where is it? Apparatus. There we go. We have to make that in the world engine. And it requires 2500 source. Now, I'm not sure how much 2500 source is. But we have to make a source for our source. Electrum ingots, source stone, diamond and gold. I all have those. I made some electrum in between. I made some electrum ingots, so we got those. Let's get a diamond. Two gold. And what was the last one? Two source stone, which I somewhere have in this mess. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that sorting system here. Yeah, there we go. Two source stones. Okay, so we have everything except for the source. For now, I am going to use the volcanic source link. However, that one is now feeding into this. So we're gonna clear out the lapis from there, so it's not trying to make everything and use the source. Okay, let's see, where is the archwood that I just booked? There we go. Let's have you fill up and throw on. Oh, that's way too far. There we go. That's gonna fill up. I'll be right back when we get at the world engine and are going to make our upgrade. Right, I have a full jar of source. So let's take that with us to the world engine. And let's see how this works. Because I think I can just connect this. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. I guess I need the Dominion wand. Then... Oh, it looks like it worked. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. How much is in a jar? 10,000. Okay, now we know. Okay, let's see. What did we need? We needed 2 nuggets, 2 source blocks, 2 gold, and a diamond. Where is it? There it is. It's not doing anything. Do I need to put it into that specific order? Oh, am I doing something wrong? 10,000. Gold, diamond, source stone. Oh, 4 electrum ingots. Aha. Oh, takes a while. There it is. The enchanting apparatus. Hooray! Apparently it's also a task. Okay. Well, that gives us the enchanting apparatus. And I kind of want to take some source stone, which is somewhere in here. Where did the source stone go? There it is. We need something for our enchanting apparatus to stand on, and I think source stone would be a nice one to stand on. And for now, I kind of want to place it here so it's close by the source, because it's gonna be needing source. Okay, and then we need some pedestals, source stone, nuggets, and source gem. Okay, so I think we need a bit more source stone, and in the meantime I'm gonna replace my source jar and feed it. So I now have a lectern and I've got 4 chests, and that should be enough to make our Ars Nouveau lectern. Lectern in the an arcane core must be placed next to the base of the enchanting apparatus. Ah, we don't need a pedestal, we need that arcane core. I completely forgot. Okay, what do we need for that? Arcane. So I have played with Ars, it's been a while. Arcane core. Source stone, gold, and source gem. Okay, that's not too hard. I think I've got everything downstairs. God, I do a lot of walking. But the base just looked cool, and I kind of want to keep it like that. Okay, how much? Okay, we have one. We're short one source stone. I thought I had a gem here as well. No, well, we have gems upstairs, so that's not too much of a problem. So we need a gold and we need some more stone. Okay, give me some more gold. And at least one more stone, thank you. It's a shame, kind of like the idea that I was using the source stone here, but I didn't make the arcane core. Here we are, arcane core. I completely forgot about this. There we go. And it lights up. Usually that's a good sign. Oh, I have to place that last? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 chests around it. Then this one in there. It should enchant. Oh, it doesn't use source? Oh, it doesn't use source. Okay. Nice animations always. That gives us the storage lectern. Oh, we're getting close now, guys. I want a ritual brazier upstairs here as well. Just so we have all our Ars Nouveau stuff together. Oh, I do have a Tablets of Awakening. I need one more book with ink and quill. Right, we have our Tablet of Awakening, which we place on a brazier, like this. And then we have our book and quill, which we throw into the brazier. And then we right click. We get all these nice little sparkly things, and we get the bookworm charm. Let's get the Dominion wand out as well. The bookworm charm should give us I don't know if I have to. Yeah, you click out on it, and it's now connected to the lectern. But the lectern is not seeing any connected inventories because we have to connect that with the Dominion one. So basically what is happening, this, if you are familiar with drawers, this is our storage controller. These are going to be our drawers. And these, he is acting as like a pipe to communicate through between everything. That's basically what it does. So we have the position set, and then I think right click or shift right click? No, it's shift right click. 2, 3, 4. Oh. Fuck, that was the one. Oh, how do I connect? I thought that was the way to connect them. Ha! Maybe the other way around? Ah, the other way around. There we go. You can have a maximum up to 8 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see 8. It will always do the last one you connected. Oh no, it doesn't. It does the first 8 you connected. Okay, that's nice that we can see what they are, how they are connected. And then we can just throw stuff in here. Like this. And our bookworm is going to place them all. So if I'm now looking for a fence, I can just find them. And we have our first kind of automated, oh god, kind of automated storage. I still want to toggle the events. I keep forgetting that. So I am going to move the mess that we have here over to there, because we have way more room in all these barrels. And I'm going to make another bookworm or 2 to fully cover this whole area. So you can connect more bookworms to the lectern. You don't have to just have 1. You can have 3, and then every bookworm you adds 8 more inventories you can connect. Awesome stuff. So let me just set this all up, that we have 3 bookworms and all our inventory sorted, which is going to be so nice. And then we'll go on to the next part of the episode, which is the mob farm. Dun, 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 dun. See you in a moment. All our storage is now in here, and we can easily access to the lectern. And these 3 little guys are now sorting our inventory. And by the way, if you click on them with dyes, you can actually color them. So we now have 3 different colors, which I think looks really cute. It is time now to see how to gear up, and that's going to be a very different story. I've been looking into how I want to do this. Now we have our very basic whatchamacallit, mob farm. And I do want to make a bigger mob farm with more dreadful dirt. Now, I want to take you into my decision making here. If we go towards, if we go towards spawn and visit, well, the machinist, which is the guy who wants us to go into a vault. He already has the upgrades for the mob masher and the mob grinder, so we kind of could make that and then make a very simple mob farm that's going to be not that fast. That's the problem I have. It's not going to be that fast and not be effective. Also, we need to get the items out of the mob farm and the XP out of the mob farm. And from what I can see, the best option for that is Dire Things. But we do need to blaze cool. That means we need blazes. That means we need to go into the nether and level that up. So that's also a bit tricky. I don't think we're near there anymore. But we also have the fabricator. Oh, we haven't met him yet. Let's go to the fabricator. We have the quest for the new echoes. Let's hop on to that person. Oh, the enchanter. This is the enchanter. We already met the enchanter, I think. Have we? No. Okay. Well, this is the main quest for the next tier. And the enchanter already has some, like, rainbow coal and some enchanting stuff. But the enchanter also sells... Is it the enchanter? Yeah. Sells the GM chicken feed, which gives us a way to make a bigger mob farm. That's my goal. This is what I want to unlock first. To unlock that, let's do the quest. Let's talk to this echo.
Do you too seek the power of the deep? It has been many eons since I first wove the theory of enchantment, an art still practiced to this day, and now it seems you are next in line to walk this path. May your fate be better than the nitwits who failed to control the deep and turn this realm to stone. To claim your world engine upgrade, you must follow my instructions carefully, lest the deep consume you. Begin by delving into the depths of the world, where a dark and ancient power lingers. Within its lair, you may uncover echo shards that carry the essence of the deep. Alternatively, you may encounter a certain explorer who has returned with echo shards of his own. Completing the Wayfinder's task should persuade him to trade some, if you, like many others, prefer to avoid the dangers of the deep.
Okay, so basically it tells us to go to the ancient city and possibly get killed by the guardian that lives there, which I kind of forgot the name now about. Or the Wayfinder can sell us echo shards. Let's talk about them.
Well met, traveller. Are you seeking a new adventure? Or perhaps a new path in life altogether? While I cannot promise you the latter, I can point you toward a certain vault that may satisfy your adventurous spirit. Most of your journeys so far have relied on ordinary travel mediums, such as walking or running. Effective, yes, but hardly efficient. Hidden deep within the deep slate lies a vault rumored to contain technology capable of translocating your very atoms from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Such a discovery would be invaluable to us. And what's in it for you? Well, chronoton stars are supposedly safeguarded by a powerful being within this vault, and these are essential for upgrading your world engine. These stars may be infused with glass to create chronoton glass, a material said to bend time and space to your command. The task ahead may require a little out-of-the-box thinking.
Okay. Oh, and the echo shard is of course locked behind that first quest. Oh, I'm not sure where to go next now. Maybe I should make a small mob farm to at least get a few of the stuff we need to level up. Let's get back to the enchanter. What quests do you have for us? Oh, it was the acquiring echo shard. It doesn't ask us for more. I thought he wanted us to make a enchanting setup. Okay, I'm a bit stuck what I want to do. Am I going to locate an ancient city? I think at the moment I can't even get a compass. Guidance guy, what do you have? Backpack add-ons. Nether ring shards contains an ender shard for each cardinal direction. Ender shards can be placed inside teleports to allow you to instant move between rings. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Relics, relics. Smithing template. Okay, that's probably our way into netherite. Could try to get makes. So, I am a bit confused what I need to do next in a safe way. Right, guys, I think I know what I want to do to get our better equipment and be ready for vaults and stuff. Took me a while to walk around, but I figured it out. The fabricator. This guy is gonna help us because in his shop he has the smithing template for netherite, and I think that's a good place to start to get some more stronger armor. So that's what I want to get done, because I think we can do his quests without having to go out too much before we have actual gear that's good enough. So let's see what he has to say.
Oh, wonderful. A new person to bother me. You might have already met my younger brother, the machinist. A real genius, that one. That's not his real name, of course, but you didn't come here for family stories, did you? I'm assuming you're after that world engine upgrade. Let's get this over with so I can go back to actively ignoring everyone. This next upgrade isn't anything spectacular. I'll be showing you how to work with thermodynamics so you can send heat into the world engine. Not as impressive as what the other echoes offer, but it's what I've got. To start, a superheating element will give you a good foundation for a resistive heater. There are other options out there if you're clever enough to figure them out, but this one will work to start things off. You're going to need a ton of power to kick this thing into high gear, so make sure your power infrastructure is up to par or you'll regret it.
Right, I think that's more up my alley, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's get back to the base. For some reason I wanted to walk. We don't need to do that. Let's check out the quests for this guy. He wants us to make the superheating element. Oh, you have to make that in the steel casing. Infused alloy, magnetic coil from Ortec. Okay, steel casing is not going to be a problem. Magnetic coil, copper wire. Well, we can make that. That's not too much. And invar is iron and nickel, I want to say. Yeah, so that's all obtainable. That's great. Let me get some materials, because we can get the iron and nickel here over there, and let me get some zinc. Where's the nickel? Got 1 nickel ingot. I do need a few more. Oh, and I'm short on iron. Okay, let me get all the materials and I'll be right back with you. Right, I've got all the elements I need for the superheating element. Let's throw some power into the world engine and get these, this, and this in there. And that's the superheating element. That's our first half of the fabricator's quest done. But I can tell you, this was the easy side. Well, the other side is not that hard as well, but it requires us to make 8 ultimate thermodynamic conductors. That's a trickier one, because we kind of need to do a lot of fabricating for that. So it needs atomic alloy that is made from obsidian, refined obsidian in reinforced alloy. The reinforced alloy is required infused alloy. I already set that up to kind of automatically make, so that's not the worst problem. And that's not going to be. So let me bookmark them. If you press A, by the way, while you hover over it, you can bookmark stuff. And if you press A again, you can make it go away, because we already did all of these things. So we need to make the reinforced alloy. The reinforced alloy can be turned into metallurgic and fused by the atomic alloy. But we also need to make enriched obsidian, which is made in the enrichment chamber. So we're gonna need an enrichment chamber to make this, which means we need refined obsidian dust, which we make by getting obsidian dust into a diamond. So that's fine, because we're already making the diamond version in this one as well. Now obsidian dust is best made in a crusher. As we are already dabbling in mechanism, I think that's going to be the best way. I do think that our little crappy power supply is not gonna maybe be enough. So I think it's not going to be fast, at least. Let's say that. We might need to take a look at the power options, because starter generators we got, but maybe we need to get into the early game generators, and my preference has the bio generator because I'm familiar with it, and I think it actually gives us a lot of power. Biofuel can be used as a great power source in the early game when pumped into a bio generator. You can only extract power from it on the front face with a big square on it. Oh, I don't think that's true. Maybe it's in this spec. So we need to make a biogenerator. For the biogenerator, we also need to make biomass. And to make biomass, I think the easiest one is going to be to make some snat and some cactus, and just constantly break the cactus and put it into the machine. Again, the crusher. So I think it might be best to make a dedicated crusher for that. Yeah, a dedicated crusher to get some biofuel, and you can see everything gets its different types of biofuel from different types of plants. And cactus, we can quickly make cactus with snat. Snat is... I don't see the cactus in here. Am I wrong? Should be part of the biofuel recipe, right? No, that's melon. I thought I could turn cactus also into, but we can also turn cactus in a crusher. Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think that's going to be our best option. So basically what I am saying is I need to build a lot of stuff. So I'm going to see you guys when I've built a lot of stuff. See you in a moment. Right, I have returned after a lot of crafting and a lot of mining. We have now a crusher, and I've set up metallurgic infusers for all the infusions. So from infused alloy to reinforced alloy to atomic alloy, because the quest, let's look at the quest again, the horizon, wants us to make these ultimate thermodynamic conductors. So let's make a thermodynamic conductor and level it up. So this is the thermodynamic conductor, the basic one. And I kind of want to show you a trick that I never knew existed, which probably already existed, but I never just knew it. You can level up your cables, your mechanism cables, by just clicking on them, and then for every alloy it will do 8 upgrades. And you can just click the same, like if I were to use these 4 purple atomic alloys on here, it will, everything that's connected, it will level up, it will start leveling up. So you don't have to replace all the cable and everything. I never knew that existed. Now you do have to first go to the previous levels before you can do the ultimate one. But here we are. 8 thermodynamic cables. Transferring heat, thermodynamic conductor, sorry. So that is that quest. Done. Aha. Heating things up. Now we have to make the resistive heater. Heater, and there it is. Task completed, heaters. That should be this one. There we go. Ooh, eternal stake. That's a nice one. Unlimited resource for the unearther. I already had one that I gave to a guy, but you guys are lucky now. You can get this one as well. Okay. What's the next quest? Speak. Once you crafted the heater, you should return to the fabricator to learn how to use it with the world engine. Well, let's go. Fabricator. Oh, of course, I need to go to spawner first. I always keep forgetting that. I'm not really understand why they have to do it like that, to be honest. But there's the fabricator. I will hope I was able to help you with... Okay. You can now use heat with your world engine by adjusting your heat source to your world engine using thermodynamic conductors, though you've probably figured it out yourself. I hope I was able to help you with something, though there's not much I could offer in the first place and even less now. The more competent echoes should have better things for you to do. If you're interested, I hope your shop can provide you with useful or fun items. It can, because now we have the smithing template, and that's the one I was after. So I at least want to... Yeah, I get 6, I think. And that should flies the diamond encrypted to netherite. Okay, so we need some netherite. That's something I'm gonna get to in between episodes, so I can get netherite ingots and sorry, netherrack and sift them in an unearther to get netherite. Oh, I think I've got everything. We could immediately go to the world engine, to be honest. So if I'm correct, I should be able to use the resistive heater with this cable. That one needs power. Don't know where to place it. You get power now? No. Okay, I think I need to place it on the side. Yeah, over here. I keep forgetting I can fly here. There, is that what you need? Output. Excuse me, I think that's what you want me to do. Not enough energy to operate. Yeah, no, I'm trying to give you the energy. Huh. Okay. Is it like this then? I am very confused. I've got some cabling, so try to do that. Okay, that worked. Yeah, we're heating up the world engine now. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if this is for a quest now. Let me just check it out. I guess it's for the enchanter for us to make something. Deep shelf. No, we need turn-off for that. Chronoton star. Chronoton glass. Okay, it's probably just preparation for something to get done. Okay, guys. I am going to level up my gear. Make it all netherite, tea and stuff in between episodes. And in the next episode, we're going to handle some vaults. So I'm going to see you later. And for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Bye-bye.